A 12-year-old boy is fighting for his life right now after being struck by an ice cream truck. It drove straight into an apartment complex and hit him.
Yeah, WDSU reporter Ariel Brumfield is live in Kenner and talked to the family about the incident and the boy's long road to recovery. Ariel?
Well, ladies, you can see what's left of this apartment complex right behind me. It is not much, and the cleanup process hasn't even begun. Now, I was talking to the family of Javier Flores. He's that 12-year-old boy that was hit by that ice cream truck, and they tell me they are just praying hard, hoping he makes a full recovery. I'm told his injuries are extensive. He is still considered in critical condition, but he underwent some more surgery earlier today.
In the fight for his life,
He's in critical condition still.
12-year-old Javier Flores Farajo has only begun what will be a long road to recovery.
He had a brain surgery, and he has both of the legs are broken. Hip, they had to do surgery on his hip, and collarbone is broken too.
Javier was playing video games on Saturday in his bedroom when an ice cream truck crashed through an apartment complex at 300 Clemson Drive in Kenner just before 4 p.m. His uncle, Joel Orellana, tells me he was left buried.
Whenever they got him off, they had to move the truck, and they had to move the rubble, and he was underneath all of that for about 40 minutes.
The apartment complex now roped with caution tape, and the brickwork is bulging out. The inside of the apartment completely decimated, and the families who live here were displaced.
They pretty much lost everything. They staying in the hospital because they can't stay here. They don't have no power or electricity or water, and the place is about to collapse.
As for the man who was driving the ice cream truck, Kenner police have not shared his identity yet, but were told he was released from the hospital Monday. Kenner police ruled out a medical emergency and drugs and alcohol as a factor for the crash. Investigators say speed is a possible factor, but they're working to determine if there was a mechanical mishap. The investigation is ongoing. The family is still left with more questions than answers.
I don't see any marks, like brake marks. I don't know what to think.
And Kenner police say it is likely that the man who was driving that ice cream truck into the apartment complex, he will face charges related to negligence or be cited for speeding. The family has also started a fundraiser hoping to raise money for these new expenses. That is the recent update on this story and this investigation. WDSU reporter Ariel Brumfield.
Thank you.